Welcome to our data privacy and cybersecurity training. This short course is for everyone on the team. Together, we'll look at how to protect sensitive information, spot scam messages, and keep our accounts safe. Let's get started. At the end of this course, you'll know how to recognize and protect sensitive information, discover suspicious messages before they cause harm, set up strong passwords with an extra layer of security, and respond quickly when something goes wrong. These will be covered in 3 short modules, with a few hands-on activities and a quick final check. Let's start with Module 1, Protecting Sensitive Data. In this module, we'll look at what counts as sensitive, what the rules expect from us, and what that means in your day-to-day work. So what exactly is sensitive data? On one side, we have personal information, like names, emails, addresses, and ID numbers. On the other, health information, like diagnoses, prescriptions, and billing details. The simple rule: if a piece of information can point to a specific person, it needs protecting. What is GDPR in simple term? GDPR stands for the General Data Protection Regulation. It is a privacy and data protection law enacted by the European Union that governs how organizations collect, use, store, and share the personal data of individuals in the EU and the European Economic Area, EEA. GDPR are the basic data protection principles. Only use information for the reason you collected it. Only collect what you actually need and don't keep it longer than necessary. Always keep it secure. And remember, if there's a serious data breach, it must be reported quickly, usually within 72 hours. What is HIPAA? HIPAA stands for the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act of 1996. It is a U.S. federal law designed to protect sensitive patient health information from being disclosed without the patient's consent or knowledge. When it comes to health information, the golden rule is only what you need. Don't go looking at records that aren't part of your job. We protect this information in 3 ways: through good habits and training, through physical security like locked screens, and through technical tools like encryption. Here's how it works in practice. Do share information only through approved, secure channels, and always check the person actually needs it. Lock your screen and report anything suspicious right away. Avoid using personal email for work data, oversharing, taking screenshots of records, or assuming someone else will report a problem. Let's test your knowledge. Imagine that a coworker asks you to email a list of customer names and health details to help with a report. What do you do first? Pause the video and take a few seconds to figure out the right answer from the given options before the right answer shows up. Then continue watching to see the correct option. Module 2, Spotting Scam Messages, which is also known as phishing. Here's something to keep in mind. Most security breaches don't start with clever hacking. They start with a convincing message. Let's talk a little about phishing. Phishing is when someone tricks you into giving up information. It comes in a few forms: mass emails sent to everyone, targeted messages made just for you, scam texts, and pushy phone calls. They all work the same way, by creating panic or pressure. If a message is rushing you to act right now, that pressure itself is the warning sign. Here are the warning signs to watch for: a sense of urgency or threats, a sender address that looks slightly off, requests for your password or payment, links that don't lead where they claim, unexpected attachments and odd spelling or greetings. When in doubt, slow down. Don't click. Check through a channel you trust, then report it. Now it's time to brainstorm a little bit. In this activity, you'll look at a real-looking scam email and click on each suspicious part. There are 5 clues hidden here: a lookalike domain, urgent threat, suspicious link, macro attachment, and a misspelling. Find all 5 to move on. Quick check. You get an email saying your account will be locked in an hour unless you verify your password through a link. What's the safest move? Again, take some seconds to figure out the answer from the option before continuing. On to Module 3, Password Security. Here's the reality. Attackers rarely break in. They simply log in using stolen passwords. However, strong, unique passwords plus an extra security step can shut that door. Two key ideas here. First, avoid reusing passwords. If you use the same one everywhere and one site gets hacked, every account is exposed. Second, length matters more than complexity. A long string of simple words is both stronger and easier to remember than a short, cryptic one. 4 habits make a big difference. Make passwords long, using 4 or more random words. Use a different one for each important account. Let a password manager create and remember them for you. And turn on that extra verification step, which stops most attacks even if your password is stolen. Here is your last knowledge check. Which password is both the strongest and easiest to remember? Pause for a while to figure out the answer on your own before proceeding. Let's wrap up with 3 things as takeaways. 1. Only touch the data you need and share it safely. 2. Pause before clicking. If a message feels urgent, that's your cue to verify and report. 3. Use long, unique passwords with that extra security step. And remember, security isn't about being perfect. It's about speaking up fast when something feels off. Thanks for watching.